The villagers, who once respected him, began to feel uneasy about the changes in him. As Kofi's wealth grew, so did his greed. He started wishing for more and more, hoarding his fortune and refusing to share even with those in need. The village, once harmonious and united, became divided as Kofi's attitude sowed envy and discontent. The villagers whispered among themselves about Kofi's greed and how he had changed for the worse. One night, Kofi decided to make a grand wish, to become the richest man in the land, more powerful and influential than anyone else. He held the stone tightly and made his wish. The stone began to glow brightly, but instead of granting his wish, it shattered into pieces. The glow faded, and with it, all of Kofi's riches began to disappear. His gold turned to dust, his fine clothes to rags, and his grand house crumbled to its original state. Kofi was left with nothing but the shattered remains of the magical stone. In his greed, he had ignored the old man's warning and lost everything. The villagers, seeing Kofi's downfall, felt pity for him but also relief, as the village's harmony was restored with the end of his greed-fueled influence. Humbled and destitute, Kofi realized the error of his ways. He approached the village elder, who had always warned him against greed, and asked for forgiveness. The elder, with a compassionate heart, welcomed Kofi back into the community. The villagers, seeing Kofi's genuine remorse, forgave him and helped him rebuild his life. Kofi returned to his simple life as a hunter, this time valuing the true wealth of community, respect, and honest work. He shared his game generously, helped those in need, and worked to regain the trust and respect of his fellow villagers. The story of the greedy hunter and the magical stone became a lesson passed down through generations, reminding everyone of the dangers of greed and the importance of humility and generosity.